Alright, hey everybody, and welcome to another Doctor Who review for Series 10. This is Episode 10, The Eaters of Light. We are joined with Kane once again, and we're going to review it for you.
God damn it, Morgan.
Anyway, so, yes, first thoughts. What did you think, Kane? I thought it was quite good.
Sorry, we filmed this before. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. I thought it was alright. It's not the best of the series, but it was alright. I think I kind of overhyped it for myself, which is a shame, because it really did become a bit of a letdown for me, because I did hype it up so much, because it was written by Rona Munro. As most of you know, she is a classic series writer of Survival, and I was hoping that it was going to be amazing. It was still good, the episode, but it didn't reach my expectations. But I did put the expectations a bit too high, which is kind of the downfall of all that. But anyway, so let's talk about the characters, shall we? So,
Yep.
So I thought the Doctor was quite good in this. I thought he was very, very good. Like,
Yeah.
I love the fact that this is the norm for him. Like the fact that he chooses to sacrifice himself to defend the Earth. Like, you know, sacrifice the rest of his days. Like, because that's how it concluded, isn't it?
Yes.
It's like, right, I need to guard the gateway, and they're like, no, we're gonna do it instead. The other locals, but that's kind of the norm for the Doctor.
Romans.
Yeah, the Romans and the locals. Yeah, but yeah. That's good. And along with Bill, not her best performance, to be honest. I've seen her better in other episodes, to be honest. She was all right though. There's nothing wrong with her though. She was average. Yeah.
From that is just she basically nearly died again.
Yeah, I mean, it's like they're kind of hinting at it. The fact that, like, we might kill her off. Watch out. They might kill her off in the finale. But
She's like the Kenny of Doctor Who.
yeah.
Oh my God, they killed Kenny.
No, he's still alive. Yeah. She just keeps coming back to life because it's been like 4 or 5 times that she's practically died and then came back. Nearly died. And
Just
one of the
make up your
times...
mind.
Sorry?
Make up your bloody
Yeah,
mind.
exactly. Because I thought that she actually died in oxygen, but obviously she didn't. But obviously they keep teasing it, and it's like, come on, just decide. But yeah, as for Nardole, he had a purpose this episode. He
don't even understand that though.
Yeah, because he persuaded the locals to be passive towards the Doctor. He became one of the locals, didn't he? He had all that face paint on him. Remember?
Yeah, thing is, I would have expected them to rather get along better with the Doctor first, because he's actually from Scotland.
Yes, yeah.
Side
with the Scotty. Side with the Scotty. But yeah, Nardole was alright. I mean, I don't hate him anymore, but there's nothing really special about his character. Like, I don't know what to think about him, to be honest. But I don't know, honestly. I don't know what to think about him at this point. He's alright. There's nothing really wrong with him, but he just kind of sits in the background too much, to be honest. But yeah, the Romans were used quite well, actually. They were deserters, as it were. They fled from the massacre, of the Ninth Legion. Yeah, they got scared. They ran away from that timorous beastie. Yeah. So, yeah. And then the locals, they had this kind of rivalry, didn't they? They had this rivalry between the Romans, which is cool.
Well, it's not rivalry, it's war.
Well, yeah.
They were being invaded by the Romans.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, but like you would expect, if you actually think about it, what limits us is actually our communication
Yeah.
with others.
Yeah, and the whole telepathic translation matrix of the TARDIS, that has a real main purpose in this episode, doesn't it? Because it really does, it makes the Romans understand the point of view of the locals and vice versa. And
and Bill just understood everything confused.
Yeah, because this is the first time that Bill realised that the TARDIS can do that, and that is almost as important of a companion to find that out as finding out that the TARDIS is bigger on the inside. It's like, oh, you found it out. Like, I don't know. It's cool, and it's cool that it's a bit late, isn't it? It's like two episodes towards the end. And she finally finds that out, but
she did say beforehand that
it's like, this must be the Doctor's work or the TARDIS.
Yeah, she had noticed it, but she never questioned it.
No, she didn't. But yeah, it's cool though. It's cool that they did actually integrate the translation thingy into the story rather than having this weird one-liner that Nardole says randomly. Just having, it's better this way. Actually, it's really cool. Yeah, and I think it's kind of funny that the reason for the whole episode literally started because the Doctor and Bill had a bet. I love that. It's like, I bet you I can come back to the TARDIS with a Roman in half an hour. She's like, and he's like, huh, where would the Romans be? And he's like, pudding brain, and they're like, got this rivalry going on. It's kind of funny.
He'll be terrible at gambling.
No, he'll be very, very terrible. Yeah, because he...
he betted against... he betted...
He
also got it wrong when it came to Nardole. He went... When it was like, oh, the crows are all depressed.
Yeah. And it's like, yes, they're just all depressed. And it's like, no, they're carrying the name of one of the people who sacrificed themselves. Ka! Yeah. Which is cool. Actually, I don't really understand why they had to add that little extra thing in with the crows, but I'm not complaining. It's just a bit odd, just put in there for shits and gigs. I don't know, but whatever. I'm not complaining. It's funny though how it all starts with that bet and then it leads them into danger. Yeah, but it does really take a dark tone when the Doctor and Nardole find all those dead, mangled up Romans, just dead. It does take a dark turn when they're like what the hell could have done this? And meanwhile, Bill's being chased by one of them or something, which is
the reason.
Yeah, it really does take a dark turn at that point. It's like, okay, this isn't just a light-hearted little bet or whatever. This is serious stuff here, and and it kind of immediately solves the problem. It's just like, what caused this problem? Viewers like, I wonder. Oh, there's a monster chasing Bill.
To the point, I like it.
Yeah, exactly. I like that too. But yeah, and I've forgotten all of the names, all the characters apart from the TARDIS team. I know that there was Carr, who was a local, but I can't remember. Was Cornelius one of the Roman names?
Cornelius, yeah.
I can't remember any of the others for the life of me, though. But, yeah, all the Romans were useful. They created some interesting ideas about the story. They're saying how, you won't stop pestering us. This is our Roman Empire, and it got destroyed and stuff. And then the locals were like, yeah, but you invaded in the first place. And considering they can now talk to each other on leveled ground, it makes a lot more sense, and it's a lot more, I don't know, it's a lot more clearer, and they can really sort out their differences that way, and I think that's cool that way. Really cool.
Yeah, then you just have the Doctor there, it's like, yeah, this is normal. I just end up all the time.
Gotta be honest, I love Bill's reaction when she climbs out of when she climbs up into the place where the locals are with the Romans. Like, she sees Nardole with his face paint. She's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Oh, I've come one with my surroundings." He goes. I love Bill's reaction though. That's funny. But yeah, it's cool. I like that. Yeah. It was an alright episode. I love the choice of location of where to film as well. I really like that. Like, stunning. Scotland. Yeah, I really like that. Yeah, good landscapes to shoot at, and the design for the monster is all right, actually. I don't mind it. I recognise it somewhere. Yeah, me too. I don't know where from though. I mean,
it's just recycled.
I don't know where from though. We're gonna have to look at that. But
actually, it might even be glass, like that dragon thing. Like, it's very
that is true. I think you just cracked it there. Like that. Either that is a really, really clumsy mistake of the BBC, or that was intentional. I'm hoping that it was intentional. Because in the Coach of the Dragon tattoo, I swear they look so similar to the... Except this monster had like these weird snake arms or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There might be like an alter... I don't know if it was just a mistake in, you know, design. I hope it's not though. I hope it's like got some link to the creatures in the episode where there was a dragon, like a dragon tattoo. That one, the dragon tattoo or something. I think that'd be cool. That would be cool if it was linked. I'd like that. It would make it look a lot more professional than having it just be a mistake. But yeah, this is the part of the video that Kane was really looking forward to, talking about the Next Time trailer. John Sim. Like, you didn't even memorize anything else in the whole Next Time trailer apart from bloody John Sim. Like, yeah. But before we get on to that, let's quickly talk about the final like end scene with the Doctor in the TARDIS. How they stroll in after dealing with the problem. You know how the locals sacrifice themselves along with the Romans by their side. They go back into the TARDIS and they see Missy just casually sitting there, just reading a book, going, "Hello, yeah, what's up? How you doing?" And Nardle's like so pissed off. He's like, "How did she get out?" And it revealed the Doctor let her come along, which is kind of interesting. Interesting stuff there, but. I don't know. She was crying. Like, do you think Missy's changed? I don't trust her at all. Because she was crying and like. Do you think it's an act or I don't know. I don't know.
Is it like the Master or Mistress to do something like that? Like why?
No, definitely not.
I don't know. It might be a slight chance, but
I don't know. I mean, there are loads of different possibilities because we have this theory that Missy is really the Rani in disguise who's stolen the Master's identity. But looking at it, it's a bit far-fetched now. I don't know. Maybe she is someone else disguised as the Master.
I just want it explained.
Yeah, because it's just like it's bugging me at this point.
Back a third time.
Yeah, exactly. And like, if John Sim's there, maybe it'll clear the air about our little theory or something. I'm hoping, because it's kind of bugging me now. It's like, what has she changed, or is she just the same old evil Master/Mistress? It'd be interesting if there was a twist. I'd like that little twist because that would be awesome. That would be unexpected, you know. But I don't know. I honestly don't know if she's changed or not. Anyway,
it's the fact.
Yeah.
The fact she wanted to be friends with the Doctor.
Yeah, she wanted her best friend back, didn't she? All along.
Yeah.
Like, it kind of makes me want to believe it. But at the same time, that's probably what the Master wants. It's like, yes, believe that I've changed. That is all part of my plan. I don't know what to think at this point. I'm so conflicted. It's so annoying. But yeah. So.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, if it is the Master, maybe they finally realised the Doctor cannot be beaten.
What do you mean?
And maybe a few. How many times has the Master/Mistress been against the Doctor.
Exactly, and been beaten every time. Maybe she's like, oh, why do I bother at this point? I may as well turn good. Maybe it's a new way to get my best friend back. Like, that could be her thought process. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, when it was John Sims and with the 10th Doctor, I forgot what the episode's called. They were on the phone talking about their past.
Yeah, they were talking about their life on Gallifrey and how they used to play a lot and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you know this, Kane, but it's not official canon for Doctor Who, but there are rumours and there are theories that the Doctor and the Master are brothers.
Ah, brothers.
But it was going to be official back in the 70s with the third Doctor's final story. But Roger Delgado, the Master, passed away before that, so they couldn't shoot it. So they had to do an alternate regeneration story. That was Planet of the Spiders. But, you know what I mean, right? So they would have, in that story, the third Doctor's final regeneration story, it would have revealed their brotherly bond. They would have revealed that they're brothers, which is a mind blown. You don't know. They could actually reveal it next episode. You don't know, because it's still like in their minds. They can't have forgotten it, could they? Because it was something they were considering.
No.
Like, I don't know. At this point, it's possible. But yeah, it'll be interesting. Definitely interesting. I'm excited to see that. Actually, I kind of want to see that now. But yeah,
you'll have to wait a week.
Yeah, we have to wait a whole bloody week just to see John Sim. It's so unfair. But yeah, I'm so excited. Let's quickly skim through the stuff from the Next Time trailer. So we saw you didn't probably see it, you were too busy looking at John Sim, Kane. But there was this blue guy, this blue-skinned guy that was holding a gun at them. Yeah. And part of me hopes, I don't think it'll be like that, but maybe it could be linked to the character Darren, who was in the episode Oxygen, who died. Like, I don't know, there might not be a link, it might just be nothing, but there's a possibility that they could be linked. I mean, episodes like to link themselves together, especially when in the same series. But yeah, I don't know. But also, from the Next Time trailer, it looks like they were taking Missy on an adventure with them, which is cool, for a change. Trying to break her in as a TARDIS crew member.
Yeah, the doctor seeing if she can be trusted.
Yeah, trusted in the field, as it were. Yeah. And on the spaceship where they land with Missy up front, taking the lead, seeing how she performs under pressure. The Doctor, at one point in the Next Time trailer, the Doctor looks at the scanner and it reveals it's Mondas, which I already knew it was going to happen, but I'm like, oh, Mondas! I just mind blown. I was so excited right then. So excited by that point. But yeah, and then straight away after you saw all these guys, saw all these Cybermen, and I'm like, yes, finally we're going to see them. Took a whole series, but we've got there, And obviously, you get a little wink, a cheeky wink, from John Sim at the end, which Kane just went wow at this point.
Just wow.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. But yeah, I'm really bloody excited now because they're hinting that Bill is gonna die. They're hinting that, well, we already know.
Oh my god, they killed Bill.
Again! No, they're hinting at it all the way through the series that Bill might die. And also it's confirmed that the Doctor's going to regenerate them. He may not regenerate in this series finale, but it's still out there, And it's just so much hype for the series finale. I'm so excited at this point.
Part of me thinking he's actually just trolling. I was like, troll, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, just in the interview, like, lol, I was just lying. Yeah.
I'm a lie. One more season.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that'll be a turn. But like I say, I won't be in the review for the finale because I've given up on the Cybermen. So it'll be Kane and Morgan. I ain't doing it. Alright. See you guys later. Goodbye.
Okay.